Every time I meet her, I always say what a career it's already been, and every time, the fans, they come out to know this incredible career of Kanika Kapoor, who always looks so fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me on the show.
Thank you for coming.
But it's true, I haven't had the opportunity to meet you that much off late. Have you not been around? Have you been traveling or just doing shows, or what has it been?
God, it's been too much of everything, and then I guess just prioritizing everything that I do. I mean, a lot happened for me
Too quickly,
and it kept on happening for a good 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
And I started realizing that I'm not able to spend much time with my family. I have children, and they're young. So I had to sort of prioritize from either being a little bit more richer in my bank, or being a bit more famous, or spending time with my family, which was probably my priority. So after a good 2.5, 3 years of back-to-back songs and concerts, and thankfully I can't complain. I can never complain.
Yeah.
But I did actually take a little bit of time off.
Not everybody knows this, but it's not like she ever wanted to do all this in this way. It all happened by chance, and then it happened again by chance when Baby Doll happened, and then a lot of chances happened. So, you walked into a dream that you didn't really want initially, or you didn't know that this wasn't the dream for you, and suddenly you were living it.
No, that's not true. You've got the wrong information.
No, it wasn't the dream of you becoming the biggest star that there was.
No, well, let me tell you the reality of it. I mean, I grew up in Lucknow, and I studied music for almost 12 years. I did my Bisharat from Bhatkande Music College. And as a 12-year-old, I was singing on All India Radio in classical. When I was 13, 14, 15, 16, I sang and I did a lot of concerts with Anoop Jalota ji.
Yeah.
He was my mentor. So, of course, it was only because I wanted to get rid of stage fright and learn more. But of course, that was more classical and bhajans that I used to sing. In fact, I'd love to share a photo with you. You'll love it.
Of you singing on stage?
Singing on stage, and I'm like quite plump,
it's
and
different.
a big girl sitting in a red salwar kameez and, sitting and singing bhajans. It was quite cute. And he sent a photo, that photo to me recently. And
he must be really proud then.
He is so proud. I mean, really, I think I am a professional singer because of him. Because I don't come from a Bollywood background at all. I come from a very simple business, North Indian joint family system, and then that's it. I came to Bombay because he helped me to come here, and I went to acting school at Kishore Namit Kapoor Acting School for 1 year in Lokhandwala.
That is tough.
When I was about, 16, 17?
Did you have any of those famous names around that eventually ended up becoming big?
Yes, there were, yeah. So, Parizad Zorabian was with me.
Oh, okay.
And I think there were 1 or 2 more that had just come out of there, and big ones.
Yeah.
So, I did all of that. So I wanted to be a performing artist, and I did everything growing up to do that. And
so
then
you
I
did
moved
think
to
that
London.
you could become a big star?
Yeah, for sure. And what led to that was when I was 12, 13 years old, and I became, I was singing, and I was singing very well. And there was these inter-school competitions in Lucknow, and 16 schools took part in Crossroads. So I won the Crossroads as a little girl. So for me, I became
a star
in front of all those boys.
So Miss Popular with all the boys.
Yeah, so I thought, oh God, I mean, this is like quite cool. But of course, I didn't know the intensity of, and how to sort of become an artist and go to Bombay. And that was just a dream, let alone having my first ever Bollywood show and being on stage with Shah Rukh and Deepika.
You mentioned being on stage. Did you have like these star crushes when you were a kid?
Of course I did. Shah Rukh was like my most favorite Bollywood star. And growing up, and then I came to Bombay after Baby Doll. Well, actually,
I remember
first-
that you'd gone back to London and then you
No,
heard that it
so-
was fantastic.
So I basically knew a lot of Bollywood people while living in London because of like I met them and
Yeah.
I became friends with a lot of them over the years, and but when I started music, my Jugni Ji came out and Shah Rukh actually loved it and he came and jammed on it with the network. So that was quite a cool moment for me while I was right there. And then almost a year later, after Jugni Ji came out, I got a call from Balaji. Somebody called me and said, "Oh, are you Kanika Kapoor?" And I said, "Yes." "Are you the singer or the model of this song, Jugni Ji?" I said, "Oh, both." So they said, "Oh, we'd like to invite you to come and sing a song for us in Bombay. It's a very small movie, so we don't have the budgets to sort of fly you in or anything, but it's going to be special, so why don't you try?" So my dad said, "Yes, you must go." And I came to Bombay for 4 days. I sang Baby Doll. And I
Any
went
butterflies
back.
at all? Because you'd already got over them.
But one thing was good because I knew Meet Brothers since I was a kid.
Yeah.
They went to Scindia school with my brother.
Yeah.
So they had actually come over to my home a few times and I'd met them over the years because I used to go see my brother in school all the time. So, and they were quite musical. And so we'd become friends. I was quite close to my Meet Bhaiya. So.
If you call him Manmeet Bhaiya,
Yeah,
oh my God, he's going to die right now.
No, he likes it. It's fine. I'm allowed to do that.
And I call him Monty. Yeah.
So, so that's what happened. So I was very comfortable instantly, and that's it. I did the song and I went back, and then the song came out, and again a week, 10 days later, they called me and said, "Listen,
It's a blockbuster.
It's become a big song, and people are asking for the singer, and can you come and we want to promote it?"
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, sure." So I came back, and I've never looked back.
So a lot of people have always said this. Kanika Kapoor looks this pristine beauty who you don't know whether you can approach her or not at times. Have you been?
Yeah, I always get that.
Being in Bollywood, a lot of people go out of their way to be, they open their doors so that they get all the opportunities that could come. But with you, it's even though you've had this incredible stardom, people are unsure. Is she in mood today? Should we speak to her today?
I don't know why. I mean, I'm actually quite a normal girl. I think I'm...
Were you a snoot when you were young?
Never.
Never?
No. I think maybe when I'm always in my own world.
Okay.
I'm a simple, normal girl from a very normal North Indian family. I mean, there's, sometimes you can't just judge a book by the cover.
True.
I mean, you have to talk to me. And maybe I'm unapproachable because I have a lot on my mind and I'm thinking about something, or maybe I'm a little bit of a closed person with all the things that I've gone through in my life.
True.
And but can come across.
But you haven't changed since this fame has hit you, because I remember seeing or watching interviews of you or seeing at the time when Baby Doll was coming. You're still pretty much the same.
Yeah,
and so much has happened in 3 years.
Yeah, there's too much that's happened, and it's been very exciting. I mean, I just every morning I wake up and I am like, oh my God, it's a struggle because I feel like I'm missing out on seeing my children growing up because I'm here and they're in London. And I feel very guilty about it. And then I'm constantly up and down. I'm bringing them up on FaceTime, and I have a gang. I mean, I have 3 children,
Wow,
and we are very close, and it's a lot of responsibility.
And half the world just died because they got jealous. Yes, she works very hard to look like this, and she has 3 kids as well. So it's not everyone that you put a lot of time in that. We'll actually talk about that. So she's not unapproachable. You just have to take the time to get to know her. But you'd still because you become this star, people will be a little more scared of you. So have you ever done something purposely just for the fun of it? Have you ever?
I'm a very naughty girl. My God.
Yeah.
It's just, maybe I need to just move a little bit more. I started dancing.
The Bollywood celeb that has actually arrived, and like I said, it's been a whirlwind for the last 3 years. But a lot of songs, and since we are here and the audience across the world are there, it would be criminal not to have a sing, so we will make a sing also eventually. Do you call Mumbai home more now? Or no? Is it still London?
No, not yet. I've been here for over 3 years, well, in and out, but I
You're
think
traveling too much.
I'm on a plane all the time, and
Do you know the ground staff and the stewards and all
they
that?
all know me.
Yeah.
Even if it's on an international flight. So
Yeah.
I think Airways is my home. So
No, but
I should get a complimentary just bed space there for sure.
they say all your flights are being paid for by the client anyway.
But
Yeah.
imagine those miles.
Oh yeah.
No, but when I go and visit my family, I pay for myself.
You use the miles.
I try. No, but they're never
Yeah, they're never
available on
available,
the
I know.
miles. I'm quite a conjuice, but I try to save as much
Okay, so
as
I'm going to
I
come on that. A lot of artists tell me this, and a lot of people say, you know, the more famous you get, the lesser they end up paying for everything. Are you good with money or bad?
No, I'm very bad with money. Whatever I earn, either they just take it all away in taxes.
They take it away.
Take it away.
Or the other thing goes into shopping. I'm sure you shop a
Yeah,
lot.
it's like shopping. So that is why I think I wear a few like fancy things. So जितने पैसे बचते हैं उसमें वो कपड़े आ जाते हैं.
So this is only half the truth.
कपड़े और जूते. That's
So
it.
ये कपड़े और जूते में एक घर है. Let me just tell you this much. यहाँ पे एक घर है. But back to the music. There was a time
God,
when,
I work very hard.
of course, no. So there's no question about that. Yeah.
I work like a dog.
No, I have to agree with that because
Every day I work every day. I mean,
that's
I don't
true.
have a chitti. So.
which is great because every day is paid for, so it's always fun.
No, that's
But-
not true, by the way.
Every
That's
second day.
That's what you think.
Okay, but you know, let's not take away from the fact
आपके मुंह
that.
में घी शक्कर. So.
But it's true. But let's not take away from the fact that she's incredibly talented as well. When your voice came out, it's a very different texture also.
Yeah.
We hadn't heard that before in mainstream. We hadn't heard the public take to that, and you know, it just went on from one to another to the other, and then I remember when NH10 happened also, and
Yeah.
you had a very different voice you used there as well.
Still, not many people know I did.
Yeah, so she did.
Chilganena.
She did the song with NH10, which Anushka was singing on. It's a very painful song. Do you feel you've been typecast as?
For sure. I'll tell you what happened to me with me recently, and 2017, I won the IFA yet again. Well, talk about being modest.
Never be.
So
You should be like your idol, Shah Rukh Khan, who was never modest about it. I
I
loved it.
won the IFA yet again. And for Urta Punjab's Dada Dasse, the song I sang with Amit Trivedi. And when I went on stage, I was asked, I got my
The trophy.
trophy, and the question I was asked, we didn't know that you sang
They didn't
that
say
song.
that on stage.
Yeah, we didn't know that you sang that song. It's one of our favorite songs, but we didn't know you sang that song. And it's absolutely fine. I'm glad that this question was asked, because that proves a point that it's a completely different genre of music. It's completely it's that song, as simple as it sounds, probably was one of my most difficult songs, because I had to act in that song. I was acting.
No, but you can also feel insulted. I mean, you choose not to take it that way.
No, I didn't take it that way. In fact, I was very happy I was asked that question, because I wanted to say that, well, yes, I have done not just this, many songs which people just don't even know that I've done.
That's also because one or two of them that you did became worldwide, global chartbusters.
So everybody calls me for a Punjabi song. In fact, after NH10, 2-3 very, very senior music directors asked me in music awards that, you sang Chil Gaye Naina? I said, yes, because it goes from here, and straight there and then back. And that cannot be done if you can't sing.
You can't make it on a program.
It cannot be auto-tuned. Let's just say that, because that's what they like to say to every singer. Oh, she's auto-tuned. I mean, anyone can say. No, you can't. If you're auto-tuned, a song cannot be a hit because your soul is not coming out. I mean, Baby Doll was sung. It was sung from the soul. Every bit. It was sung with pain, actually. I was going through a very low period at that time, and it was really that when I was saying "Ye Duniya Pittal Di," I meant every freaking word of it. So yeah, I mean, I think a song is sung from your soul, and it is auto-tuned. I think all songs are auto-tuned at some level, no matter who it is.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, I mean, so yeah, Dada does say with me was a very different genre of music, and it's after Chil Ke Naina that Amit ji got in touch with me and invited me and said, well, you know, I have a song for you, and I was like, oh my God,
With the right
Amit
people,
Trivedi?
the right people, let's say, know what you're singing. So I think that's the most important part. So like I said, we can't ever ask you to leave without singing a song. So before we come to this new track that you sung with the Meet Brothers, which
Yeah.
is fantastic, I'm great. I mean, look at the years of association. Who would have thought that you guys would have all be so successful, sitting in one little city in Bombay, making music and have the world dance all around?
Yeah,
It's surreal.
And the last time we were together was in my hall in Lucknow in Mahanagar.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
so it's,
Dreams do come true.
It's quite a journey from there. And the last time I had heard them sing properly was in Sindhya School outside their house, you know, the dorms that they used to live in. And I have the scene right in front of me. There's an ambassador.
Yeah.
And they're standing outside, and Harmeet used to wear a little
Turban, yeah.
turban, and they were singing Judy Singh Barnala sing Aho, Aho, breakfast is ready, I am coming. So I have that scene right there, and you know, well, almost 20 years later, we are here together.
Wow. Something. We're going to have that song also. But I want to sing Dara Dassi. I want you to sing that. Can you sing that for us?
Yeah, of course.
It would be awesome, you know, because one of our favorite tracks, Urta Punjab, actually, his soundtrack was incredible.
Incredible, yeah.
And even the film itself was incredible. And the next time you meet Kanika Kapoor, apart from the blockbuster bits, keep the respect level high, yeah? All the stage performers and the anchors that are there. This is for everybody out there. Since we're a week away from IFA, and she'll be back again at IFA. Go.
रात दी गल सुनियो सुनियो वे रात दी गल सुनियो सुनियो वे कोई ना चार च फेरे पिछे ना मुड़ियो मुड़ियो वे पिछे ना मुड़ियो मुड़ियो वे रातां दे काड़े काड़े चेहरे डर डाडा डसे वे और मंजिल हसे वे डर डाडा डसे वे और मंजिल हसे वे है.
You know, when we see her, sometimes I can't imagine the voice that comes out is very different from this Kanika Kapoor that we see her sitting here sometimes. It's amazing.
Oh, come
Which
on.
is why people get confused also. And that's the beauty of it. You should actually come out with the best, you can come out with a best of Kanika Kapoor album now. Enough songs you have.
No, I mean, there's lots more happening now.
Top 12 so you can
I
easily
took a
have.
little, you know, I won't say a break. I'm
Yeah.
still working a lot, but I wanted to spend a bit more time with my
Yeah.
kids, and and I'm glad I did that. And now again back to
Listen, they must love the fact that their
Work
mother's
and-
become such a famous
So-
cookie and they can see it's not just a FaceTime anymore. Children, I'm back. What do you want to buy? You know, it must be fun.
oh no, it's they're very supportive, and I have to say it's a big struggle, and it's a huge part of my life which I don't share. So maybe that's what's always like, you know,
Maybe
running.
when they get a little
running.
older, they can jump around here a bit.
They are older now, and but they don't live here, so it's difficult. So
Eventually, on another day. But this collaboration with the Meet Brothers is fantastic.
yes,
And I love the fact that, you know, it all came together. Must have been very organic. They must have just called you and said, "Hame kuch karna hai. Chal, let's do something."
well, I of course I've done there are a lot of songs that are coming, and a lot of new songs of mine are coming, and some are in movies with them and more. So while recording, I'd gone one day to studio, and I would say that's actually 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
And I just when I was a bit upset because I just had that little drive in me, and I just went into the office and I said, you know, guys, I mean, really, now you're not going to give any more hit songs to a movie. We have to do one together before you give another song anywhere. And I think I went with like a lot of energy that day, and yeah, literally a week later the song was ready, and I went to sing it.
Yeah.
And 2 months later it's out. So,
I just heard it.
And I'll tell you something.
It's interesting.
Everybody feels like, oh, independently निकाल रहे हैं, चलेगा नहीं चलेगा, कैसे marketing करेंगे? Because it's all very expensive and it's very difficult to take out music on your own in today's day and age. You know, unless you're an artist with a company, or you actually go and buy likes, which most singers are doing right now.
Oh yeah, I was just talking about that with somebody the other day,
And honestly, I mean, it all looks very beautiful that we got 10 million likes or 20 million likes in one day, but
people are buying 100 million now.
yes,
It's ridiculous.
more than that. I mean, there are cases going on in Bombay.
Yeah.
At least whatever likes we have are organic. We are very proud about it. You know.
I think now we've reached a stage also that people are. Somebody written the other day, Jay-Z and Beyonce and all these kind of people are taking a couple of weeks to hit 20 million, and people in India are getting 20 million in 4 days.
No, one day. I mean, listen, it's anyone who gets that, I can tell you, it's all.
Yeah, of course.
It's a bluff.
Yeah, but the thing is, now people are seeing through that bluff. Before we leave you, we'd love to hear this bit as well. I love it's a very peppy Punjabi dance number that I can hear like in a nightclub very soon in Delhi. And so I think that the North Belt is going to be fantastic.
We've actually kept that in mind.
Yeah.
It is not a, we didn't think that we were making this for a movie or we wanted this to be for the Punjabis around the world, because
Punjabis in the house always rock.
And you know, and I mean there's a huge following from, you know, the Middle East and Pakistan and Canada, UK, South Africa. I mean, there's so much, and I'm traveling there for a tour soon.
So the touring party gets this song as well.
So gets this song and many more guys.
So that's going to be like the future. Are we going to see you at IFA?
Well, no, I'm missing IFA this year. I'm not nominated because I took I won it last couple of years now. So I'm actually going for Paris Fashion Week. So I'm missing IFA for that. I'm leaving now for
Bangkok. You leave aside and you go to Paris. I think that works. Thank you so much for joining us. You know, like I said, a lot of artists can be misunderstood for the supposed face that they have, which is a public face, and a lot of people have to keep that. And I think now that you have social media, and a lot of people end up bearing their all. What I really like is that, you know, we don't know everything about you. We're learning so much about you.
There's so
and
much
that little
more
bit of mystique is always good, which is what the stars of yesterday used to always say. You know, the Amitabh Bachchans of the world, not now, then, used to always say that if you don't know everything about a star, that's the only way you'll keep coming to the films and coming to their performances to see a little bit more.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kanika, for joining us. You can catch this interview, like I said, the whole thing on B4U Entertainment. And of course, it's going to go out to the world over. So I'll see you guys soon.